Crypto market is about to blow up huge, and you can use that too. The only time in history where you saw a correction was with the health crisis. Except all of that, each and every time the market blew up. And it's not just Bitcoin doing that, it's the altcoins as well. So if you are in the alt market now, remember, the market is taking off. Dollar is getting devalued. Silver is bursting through. You don't see this every time. Watch the RSI. Look at the gold. You don't get to see this every now and then. Last time was 4 years back when this happened. So keep an eye on the asset classes and understand where money is going. That's your direction. Watch how the dollar is reacting on a macro. That's your direction. You want to understand that, because on the other end, the macro is about to screw you if you don't understand it clearly. And one area where you can make it big is in front of you. But the trouble is, not everyone would believe you even if you show them the path. See, this is October 11th. So what? 18 days, 20 days, 19 days before. I was asking, is this a selling climax? Are we about to go back up? And at that $60,000 mark, we posted that. But we continued at 61,750 saying that's a breakout. Following it up with 63,280 that we're going higher. Showing another breakout at 65. Then following it up with a retest at 66,500. Then giving you guys the hidden bullish divergence at 67. Then following it up again and again and again till this point where the price actually reached these highs. SI family was well aware of which direction it was going, and these trades, they've been doing okay. They've been doing very good because we've been watching how things evolve, entering into different trades at the right time so that people in the SI family can make it, right? If you want copy trading, yeah, that's a different story. If you want the alerts, you get it all in almost all the tiers. With copy trading, what happens? Automatically gets executed. So that helps you as well. So understand, the market now is turning. It's flipping its doors, so it's time for entry. If you are well educated, we all know what the situation is here for XRP, but the macro market is about to blow. So maybe XRP is going to do a 10, 15, 20x, but not like the 100 or 1000x which others are conveying. But you do have an opportunity to make it big. Let's go in details. Welcome to the scientific investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. So in this, it's kind of clear which direction we're going and what the win rate is. And in this, it kind of easy to understand. Okay, around 10-15% ROI. Some people have already started removing their capital from the market, and it's profits which they're playing with. So their risk has been removed, or in other words, what they paid for the membership, it's already back to them. Now it's all profit. Why? Because you know what's happening on a macro, long-term, medium-term, short-term, micro. You get the breakdown of each and everything in the SI family. So you want to see that at the right time. Use the link in the description and join the 1,200 plus members and ride this wave together. Now, let's get back directly into the market. The micro is what a lot of people care. So first, we'll look at the micro and then start from there. Fine. On the micro, this is what Bitcoin is showing you. Hey, look at the volume. Look at the volume side. Volume side of the equation on a micro says you started getting some selling volume. Fine, that's good. Now, keep the RSI close to you because it's going to help you massively in doing what you want to do. One, the price was going up and the RSI was going down. So it was showing you there is a possibility that the price may correct. Then it gave you a lower high, which was a confirmation. So for us, yeah, we wait for confirmation. We don't try to pick the tops. And that's one of the reasons why we closed these trades earlier today. Because at that time, say these were okay, but on a macro, they may go up. So now it's about the re-entry in some of these assets. How do you understand? What are you looking at, right? So if you are someone who don't care about an hourly chart and you're looking at the 4-hour chart, that's fine, because an hourly chart does not always give you the right amount of details. Here you got a hammer, you got a hanging man. Now we are getting a continuation. So yeah, that's okay. That was the right decision. Now the question is, you're involved in the altcoin market. So you want to look at the altcoin market on the same horizon. Say, let's pick 4-hour chart. This is general, not a specific asset. Because I want all of you to thrive in this environment, understanding which direction the market is going. Fine. So on a 4-hour chart, what do you see here? You're still just consolidating. You have seen this before. Fine. So you pull that up into a daily. And what do you see? The macro rounded bottom is still forming. The macro breakout is still valid. What you're doing is just a retest. That's cool. Fine. We wanted to consolidate here and grab more opportunities. If it is getting rejected at the resistance, it's going to come down to the support. You enter into more trades or load up or DCA into more trades while that happens. And then on the bounce, you do that again. And if it breaks higher at that time, boom, it goes up. Now, how do you understand what are the odds for this market going parabolic? It is easy, but not everyone looks at it in the right way. Let's do that. Let's not do the mistake. Here, on a daily, now you're getting to see how you have a negative divergence. That's Bitcoin. On a daily, you kind of get a negative divergence. Scary, right? But no, you go on a 3-day chart and you don't have it. Fine. Now you go on a weekly and it's looking absolutely bullish. You go on a monthly and that shows, whoa, what Danny talked about. It's happening. What? The price going higher and the RSI reaching nowhere near that. So what does that mean? I mean, this is absolutely important, guys. If you miss this one point, the market is about to shake you. How? There is going to be a pump. Maybe it's just 2 months. Maybe it's just 3 months. I don't know. But what I've been talking here for few months, now maybe 8 months, 10 months, repeatedly saying you're going to get a negative divergence on the monthly, because we have done that in each and every cycle. It's happening. The price is now back to all-time high. RSI is nowhere near that, which means you're starting to develop the negative divergence. What does that mean? Most likely, it's not going to be this cycle because you are already here and the RSI is nowhere there. Great. And the next one you go back, you see big pump for that negative divergence. Perfect. You go before that, you see a huge burst while the negative divergence was being developed. So yeah, you have some time. I would say use it for your advantage. Learn as much as possible, as soon as possible. Now, it's very short time to say you have to learn in 3 months. It took me 7 to 8 years to understand the charts the way I do now. So it's not that quick learning process. There is a huge learning curve. That's why I say use the available resources like this and then improve yourself. Learn why you take a trade, why there is an exit, why there is an entry. Maybe when you trade, you learn more. If you just hold your fundamental, that's good, that's great if you have long horizon. From here, let's pick some asset. Let's go clean and easy. Say you take Polkadot. It's a fundamental project actually. But look at where it is now on the market sentiment side. It's at the support, it's at the lows. What does that mean? If you're a long-term guy, you're buying that because you want to buy at the bottom. because it shows it is doing the wave 1. It's going to blow off for wave 2. Fine. But is that starting right here, right now? No, the momentum doesn't actually show you. Yes, the MACD does. The MACD shows I'm crossing to the upside, but the RSI is not giving you a higher high there. It's trending, it's starting, but not yet, right? So that's a fundamental project. If you are long-term, if you are a long-term investor, now you're starting to take up on that asset. Say you have another one. You take a VAX. That's also a strong project. What do you see here? I mean, these are honest, genuine questions. These are strong projects, very good projects, but they already showed you negative divergence. Go back in alerts and see. By March, I gave you this. Mid-March, I gave you this. There is negative divergence starting to develop in a VAX. Last time it did this, the price dropped, right? You had these kind of movements in the price action before and the price dropped. Now you see what's happening, right? So fundamental is important, super important when you're a long-term investor, right? If your time horizon is short and the market is showing you it is about to go parabolic, fundamental is important, but along with that, take the market sentiment. Now, you have a lot of tools in front of you. You go down here, you have what? The stock screener, the crypto screener. You take crypto and screen it with whatever tools you want. And as a family, we do it with a set of instruments. But if you want, you use a different one, that's okay. But make sure you use the right one and it works. How do you do that? It's a trial and error. It took me a long time to figure out what I'm going to do, right? So in that sense, once you're in the market, you now see the smart contracts. You now see the gaming. You want to look at gaming, that's fine. You pick up the gaming side. And now look at which direction it's going. Look at the strength. Whenever there is a blow off on the macro, there is one thing in common. What is that? The RSI is above 60. Fine. When it gets closer to this, understand this is the creepiest part. The RSI had to reach here, break here, before the price started pumping. See? So you don't have a lot of assets which is actually doing that right now. That is one of the reasons why I go through the market and give you guys that in the alerts or in the Patreon direct post. Because the market is subjective and some asset with high fundamentals, it's showing what at the moment? Say you go pick up XRP. It's a strong asset. I mean, one of my biggest holding. But look at what the price action is doing. You created a new range with this candle. You're still inside that range. You did not invalidate that. You did not invalidate this. So you're still bullish on a macro. But if your horizon is shorter, you're screwed, right? So your time is important. Being just in one asset without that amount of time, it is going to be bad. You'll watch the market go up and you will crush yourself. Remember the call in INJ? That was here with the breakout. Why? Because I didn't like that back then, but the market was breaking higher. The market was saying, we like it. So more than me or you, I think you have to look at the market and see, are they all going in? Remember, I gave you all here Doge a few weeks back. Now, look at what it's doing. This is a weekly chart, so you just have to go back 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I gave you around here saying Doge is looking bullish. The MACD is trying to cross back to the upside. RSI is breaking the moving average on the weekly. See? That was here. You got the confirmation as a retest. Now, look at where the price is. It's up 70%. Yeah. 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 70% is not that big in crypto. But look at the structure. It is showing you something. What is that? On a macro, this was your accumulation. This is your reaccumulation. What happens after that? That's important. Don't miss. And there are a few assets which are trying to do this. Make sure you learn about that and execute that at the right time. So if you received value, smash that like button. And if you want to join the Scientific Investor family, use the link in the description below. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye. Bye for now.